Hey, yo, what's the deal, man? It's your man Will. Did y'all hear about what's going on with Target and how they rolling back the DEI program? Man, check this out.
We have more breaking news. Target announcing it is rolling back diversity, equity, and inclusion programs at the company. In a memo to employees, the Minneapolis-based company says it will end its 3-year DEI goals, stop reports to external diversity-focused groups, and end a program focused on carrying more products from Black or minority-owned businesses. The decision follows President Trump's executive orders almost immediately after his inauguration to end the government's DEI programs. NBC's Brian Chung joining us now with that. Brian, this is a pretty significant change of direction for Target, right? Walk us through the company's history with DEI and suddenly a turnaround?
Yeah, Tom, as you outlined there, Target rolling back a number of their DEI policies in an announcement today. And in a memo that a chief executive officer in the high ranks of Target sending to employees today, they described the reason for making these DEI changes as, quote, the result of the evolving external landscape. And you can imagine what that external landscape entails. It is, of course, the new president wanting to roll back DEI within the federal government and a lot of these mounting challenges against other companies that we've seen in the last few months with regards to their DEI policies. But I want to point out, this is a pretty remarkable turn for a company, Target, that is based in Minneapolis. As you recall, that is the city where George Floyd was murdered in 2020. And Target at the time was one of the first companies to really go out and in a full-throated manner defend their efforts to try to boost DEI policies. At the time, CEO Brian Cornell saying, quote, that could have been one of my Target team members. And then now here you have this announcement today, Tom, that they're rolling back those policies. It really does speak to the environment that we're in today.
Can you drill down on that? Because we have seen several companies kind of reversing course here, right? Are they reading the tea leaves for the culture nationwide, the pop culture or Main Street USA, or are they responding to pressure from President Trump?
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily directly a function of President Trump. You could argue that a lot of these pressures have actually been coming from the corporate sector and a lot of kind of activist groups, even in the months leading up to the election. But when you look at names like Harley Davidson, names like Walmart, names like McDonald's, these are companies that have pared back their DEI policies. But I want to point out, it's not the case at every company. Just yesterday, Costco had a shareholder vote where they voted down a proposal to pare back their policies. And Tom, that vote was 98% against changing and rolling back their policies. So very much an open battleground in the DEI space, at least in corporate America.
That's what I'm talking about. The look that you got on your face right now, that's the same look that I had on my face, man. The same look I had on my face, you know what I mean? What is DEI? That's diversity, equity, and inclusion. You know what I mean? I think and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all could just correct me in the comments because I could be wrong. I think it's more politically played. You know what I mean? I think this thing is more politically played. You know what I mean? It's gonna rile us up anyway. You know what I mean? It's always going to rile us up. And if they do play out like that, you know, I think we should just go ahead and immediately discontinue using these multi-million-dollar and billion-dollar conglomerates, you know, because we built you guys. You know what I mean? We built you guys. But it's more to the story. It's more to the story. I was reading where my wife was pointing something out to me. She was like, well, not only will they be doing that, they're going to be uplifting, you know, a lot of LGBTQ business owners, as well as they're going to be uplifting veterans who want to own their own business, uplifting them. But we're going to see how that plays out, you know what I mean? Because what we're seeing, and based on some of these news clippings, that, you know, they trying to get rid of, you know, some minority people that help, you know, minority businesses out of their stores. It's crazy, man. This is really crazy, and they're not only the only ones. You know what I mean? It's a few more companies that's doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Now, I was reading that well, out of the clip, out of the video. I wasn't reading, out of the video that you just saw, that I believe that Costco is not one of them, and Walmart is not one of them. I could be wrong on that as well, because it's brand new to me. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I think it's politically played, and I said that earlier in the video, that I think it's politically played because of it's more politically played because, okay, the Republicans do this, you know what I mean, and he got in office, he's a Republican guy, he does this, he signed off on this legislation, he signed off on this bill, and we're gonna do this, you know what I mean? So if he do that, we waiting on him to do that so we can do this. We just waiting. That's why I think it's more politically played, man. I think that we need to have our own, but we're so far behind enemy lines that it's almost impossible for us to have our own economic system of our own. You know what I mean? We so far behind enemy lines. All we can do is just kind of just see where the chips fall where they may. All we can do is just watch the chips fall where they may. You know what I mean? But we so behind on enemy lines, trying to close the economic wealth gap between us and them is damn near impossible. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's just really, really crazy, man. I think that the palm people politics is getting way out of control and way out of line. We need to build up our own, man. We have to build our own. That's the only way I can see this, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we built so many of these multi-billion-dollar conglomerates. We built that. We built them because our group, our ethnic group, is we the only group that like to go and spin. We like to go and spin. You know what I mean? We come in with our poor man habits. You know what I mean? What's a poor man habit? A poor man habit is when you have $1,000 and you go spend 900 of those dollars on a pair of tennis just to look good. That's a poor man's habit. You know what I mean? If you have $1 million, you're gonna go buy a $100,000 home. That's a poor man's habit. When you living paycheck to paycheck and you spending way more money just to look good. You know what I mean? For your clothes or whatever, just to look good. And on expensive clothes. That's a poor man's habit. So yeah, I think we need to go ahead and fix our own problems. Yeah, we got to fix our own problems because the help that we looking for, we ain't gonna get it. Yeah, so I told y'all it's all a game, man. This is all a game. Y'all gotta wake up and watch the game that's being played. You know what I mean? So yeah, before you start judging and and shit like that. So yeah, appreciate everybody, man, that's purchasing from us at firstgroupmanagement.com. Oh yeah, and a few orders that was late, they're already gone, shipped out. Wasn't our fault that it was late. It happens sometimes, so you guys should have already got it. Thumbs up or, on our website, give us 5 stars or whatever. Firstgroupmanagement.com, the number 1 ST groupmanagement.com. You can purchase all our merch there. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's all I got, man. Y'all deuces, be careful and read and watch. Read and watch what's going on. You know what I mean? Read and watch what's going on. Look past the smoke screens. All right. This video is sponsored by First Group Products. Visit First Group Products for all your essential needs. We carry car fresheners, car freshies, perfume, cologne, hand sanitizers, roller oils, and beard oils. So visit First Group Products at firstgroupmanagement.com. That's the number 1 ST groupmanagement.com.